tinfoil through an hourglass. This is Tell It to Someone. First question is from Serious Mind. In episode 210, you talked about your own mortal enemy. Do you have an immortal enemy, and how many are there? Well, no, most of my enemies are not immortal. They are immoral, because they have become my enemies, and therefore I have judged them as being immoral. You know, with all their pants wearing and pudding watching and stuff. I don't trust them. They are immoral. So, because they're immoral, I like to watch. Next question is from Serious Mind again. If you're dangerously talented, what is the nature of the danger? Is it bad enough to land you in Guantanamo Bay? Well, it's not going to land me in Guantanamo Bay yet. And considering that US-Cuban relations are now thawing slightly, the US is probably going to, at some point, actually sign Guantanamo back over to the Cubans, who will, turn it into a tourist resort for those who are morbidly curious. And I'm not curious in that way. Down, boy, down. I'm not curious in that way. Well, in her way, yes. Anyway, no, I'm not curious in that way, so I probably won't go there eventually. Next question is from Lillian et al. Oh God, if God was an oh God, what would he be oh God of? I wish she would tell me. Yes, oh God is a God of exclamation. Exclamation to, well, I don't know. Let's see if the next question will answer that question. Oh, Jeff, the God of Biscuits, asks if I both exist and post inane comments to YouTube videos posted by mortals, caparisoned? What does that word mean? Caparisoned in magnificently magenta hues. Does it make me more butter than a pet rock? I think it takes an immortal deity to understand that question. Can you explain it? Next question is from KB. If the Pope is available, how is it that his replacement inevitably dictates something different to his predecessor? Well, Pope Ratzinger was not quite Pope. He's kind of anti-Pope now. It's, kind of like antimatter and matter. So if you bring the two popes together, they're going to cause a thing that will blow the church apart, and that's a good thing. Next question is from Chris Bell. Dear Mr. DT, as the ultimate authority on knowledge and wisdom of the internet, can you explain true empiricism and what the fuck specified sequential information is, as is it clear from his videos the man has absolutely no idea. Thank you. Supplementary question is if a wombat is a bet for playing WOM, with what are the rules for playing WOM? Well, true empiricism is something that is about sequential thingy, whatchamacallit. This is known as technobabble, that tries to confuse people into thinking that you know what you are talking about, and I know because I do that all the fucking time. Now, if I'm doing this all the fucking time, therefore I must know what true empiricism is and the specified sequential information. So, specified sequential information is when I'm talking and talking and talking, and it's going in a straight line. I'm not talking two people at once. I'm only talking one person at once, and I'm doing it in order one word to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And that, when I'm repeating myself, it's just going around in circles, 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 in circles. Anyway, to have it sequential means that it goes from one to the next to the next. And so otherwise it'll just be word salad. And that's something for that other guy who I don't know exactly who it is does. Next question is from Kwame River. What do you know about electric universe theory, and is it a viable model of reality? Well, electric universe theory is kind of where there is no actual gravity, and everything is held together in the universe by electricity. It is mostly purported by people who don't know much about physics. They know some stuff about physics, but then they think, oh, hang on, Einstein's wrong because, stuff. And therefore they start with the making stuff up that doesn't quite fit anything. Just like what I do. And so what happens is that because the universe is held together using electricity, if you don't sort of lick batteries every once in a while, then you fly off into space. Apparently, I haven't tried that, but I enjoy batteries anyway. Next question is the last question for today, which is from Kate Van. Intelligent scientists find order out of chaos by comparing lines and planets. They proved that all planets' orbits shapes are the same. The sun and stars understand the motion of the Earth. With respect to science and the mysteries of nature, are my observations facts? Well, it's kind of the same shape. The orbits of the planets are kind of the same shape in that they're round, like a round thing. Kind of like a circle, except squished a bit, and not quite like a circle, because you've got to take into account the momentum and the inertia and all of that sort of thing. And you're trying to, because an orbit of a planet is orbiting around a sun that is moving itself through space, then you would have to, then you can't chart a planetary orbit in 3 dimensions. You have to use 4 dimensions. That would be time, and that would mean that the entire planetary system is actually orbiting like a bunch of corkscrews or a double helix of DNA. Now, if I inserted some technobabble in here, something about quantum stuff and things, and then I explained it in such a way that nobody could technically understand, you would think I'm brilliant. So just pretend I did, and then I can win a Nobel Prize. Or pretend I did. It's actually made from chocolate. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you're baffled by what I just said, so am I. You could answer that dovetail question instead of being as well as being baffled. She's still naked, you know. I'm trapped in front of the camera because this is where I exist. Can't do anything about it. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a call sign-off.